Hey folks, so for my last video I chose not to post a deck list if you're wondering, because I was still experimenting and I felt like it wasn't fully ready to be shared at that time. And it was just mainly gameplays, just testing out the Dracoslayer engine with some ideas and concept. But now that I have a deck list to share, I will share that now. But first I will go over the chords, and then we'll go to the deck list, and then we'll go to the gameplays. But anyway, let's begin. Right, so if you're new to Dracoslayers and you want to know what the core cards are, basically these are the core cards you want to have in your Dracoslayer deck. You want to have triple Bambuku, you want to have one Luster. Sadly, because Luster is one in both OCG and Master Duel, it really hurts in terms of adding in second prominence, but otherwise just one Luster. Triple Ignis Phoenix, triple Pegasus, triple Dynamite, one Astrograph, triple Revolution, one Sky Iris, and one Dino Mischarge. The rest of the main deck, you can do whatever you want as in terms of what end board you want to go for. And then for the extra deck, your core cards are the one Dino Stir, the one Ignis Stir Prominence, the one Magister Paladin, the one Ultramite, and then the one Beyond. Again, for the extra deck, whatever board you're trying to end on, just slot those in. But that's basically the core. And now on to the actual deck that I ran with from during my climb. Alrighty, so my deck list that I decided to update with from the prior video, because I was testing specific cards, I decided to cut those out because I felt like while they were good, they didn't really do enough to where I wanted to go with. So I decided to just take them out and add in the Magician package. So basically this is the deck list. If you want to know a quick rundown of the cards, it's one Arc, one Ikuri card replaceable for something else, triple Maxi, triple Ash, double Fenrir's, triple Bambuku, the one Luster, the one Joker, the double Harmonizing, the one Celestial Magician for Harmonizing target, the triple Phoenix, triple Pegasus, triple Dynamite, the one Oath Magician for Magician target, then the double Seers, the one Astro, the one Dissolver, the triple Revolution, the one triple Tactics, the one Sky Iris, the one Dino Mist, double Call By, right? And then it's basically ending on your generic Pendulum end board for negates. So it's just basically your Vortex, your Alphapalooza, your Whole Harbinger, your Baron de Fleur if possible, and then the one Abyssal because we're still in the tier meta. And that's basically it. So if you have any other questions or comments, etc., just leave it on in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer them. But anyway, on to gameplays. Alright, so for the first game, I went first. Usually you do want to go first with Dracoslayer. I'm going to use Bambuku, scout for the Ash. They don't have an Ash. I'm going to add the Pegasus. And I'm going to use the Revolution. Revolution is going to scout the Luster. Still no Ash, that's good. Pegasus. And then D-Shift, which is totally fine. If you get D-Shift, you have options. In Dracoslayers, they also Maximi, which I have an Ash to deal with. But basically, if they D-Shift you, unlike other pen decks, Dracoslayer can end on the Bambuku a little easier, whereas something like Magicians tend to go a little extra. So basically, you use Pegasus to pop the Ignis and search the Might. Ignis effect is going to get banished, but still the effect resolves the Sun, the Might. It's also a tuner, keep that in mind. But Dynamite is going to special summon the Pegasus, and then you just make your Bambuku pass, knowing that it is of course a D-Shift right now. So just pass with this and just end your turn. That's enough. So now on to the opponent, and it looks like the opponent decides to play Sword Soul with D-Shift. Interesting. Anyway, Oye's effect does not resolve. It's negated with Bambuku. And it looks like they also open the Longyun, which sucks, but it is what it is. And then they're going for a level 10 play, meaning it can be Baron, but they chose to go for Sinister Sovereign. So Sinister Sovereign is not going to activate its effect yet until I decide to split Bambuku attack position. So back to me, I drew Joker. So here I decided, okay, I'm just going to take it. So I'm putting Bambuku attacks, use Joker, search, I search Revolution. And then here I use Dissolver just to bait out the scale banish. So that means I can't make the Vortex now. And that's totally fine. I take 1200. Luster's effect. Luster is going to pop the Might, add another Might just to get into the scale. Into the extra deck, sorry. The Might is going to special summon the Luster. Then I decided to go for Beyond because at this point I can easily get rid of the Sinister before I pen. I'm going to add the Seers. I'm going to scale the Seers, and then I'm just going to make the Underworld. Underworld's effect is negated until I pen at this time, which is fine. It's not like having more interruptions. I'm just going to pen something. Now if you don't know, Sinister can only banish one of my pen, but anyway, that's GG. Alright, game number 2, I believe I went second, and my hand is basically full combo. But because I'm going second, I'll have to try break board. So it looks like it's a tier limit player. Tier limit's going to mill the Merly and the Yugioh, so that was a lucky mill. They get to mill 5 plus fuse. Depends on what they mill here. And unfortunately, they did mill my 1 of luster. So it's okay, I'll just make it work. Anyway, they go for Kikolos. Kikolos is going to add them a tier name. They decide to add the Rhino Heart. They're going to activate Kit, Special, and then fuse and mill 5. Ah, lovely. Oh, Konami wants the ban list. But anyway, so they're most likely going into Rukalos and then or something. But I think they had a off the mill. Yeah, so they can go for Grafka because I was baiting out a hand trap with Pegasus. So if you don't know, Pegasus can act like a bait to make them assume that you have a hand trap. But we don't. Alright, so they have the Grafa. They're going to fuse again. Oh boy. Anyway, so that's most likely the Rukalos. So here, I felt like it was a misplay. They could have ended on an elf, but they chose not to. So that's a misplay on their probably whatever. Anyway, back to me. So I have to deal with Grafa, Fenrir, Special Summon, and then, well, potential disruption. But that's really it. So Bambuku. Bambuku is going to get Halfness. Halfness, please don't know 3 potential plays right now. We'll see. And they mill their... anyway. So I don't think they're going to use it. Yeah, they chose not to use it. So I'm going to use Pegasus and the Phoenix to search the Might and then pop the Phoenix effect. Chose not to negate it. That's totally fine. They're going to Fenrir banish the Might. That's also fine. Then I'm going to use Arc and Scale and then Pen from here because there's no need to do any extra random plays. Anyway, so Harmonizing is going to chain block. So I'm going to chain link 1, chain link 2 the Pegasus. So Lucas does not negate the Harmonizing. And they're forced to choose whether or not to negate the search with Grafa. They chose not to, so I'm going to add the Sky Iris, discard the Ash, special summon the Oath to make the Baron. And now they're in a really big pickle, which is totally fine. I'm going to make Electromite. Electromite here is going to search Ash, they're going to negate, I'm going to negate back. And then before I do anything else, because Rukalos is an annoying card, before I use Electromite to pop and summon the Astrograph, I'm going to make an Abyss Dweller. So at this point they have no more disruption because they chose to misplay a little early on. So I'm going to make Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller first, so they can redo or chain if they wanted to, but they chose not to. But anyway, Baron's going to pop that. And now they can revive, and then I'm going to pop it at Asteroid. And GG. Game number 3, I should be around Diamond 3 right about now. My hand is alright. So I update a little bit more. I decide to go with Reinforcement. Reinforcement as the Ignis. Phoenix to scout for an Ash. I'm going to Bambuku, search for the Pegasus. Now here I'm going to Pegasus into the Phoenix. So I'm going to use the Pegasus to search, and they're going to Ash. I have a call by. So that means if I call the Ash and have a Maxi, then my Ash is dead. But I think they chained it with the furniture, so it's a Labyrinth deck, and they had a shuffler in hand, so they're gonna shuffle dodge my call by. Oh god. Anyway, and then they have a Welcome Labyrinth, so I have to play around that. And I just, okay, at this point, just pen summon the Ignis, keep the Ash in hand, don't worry about the Sky Iris search at this point, and then just try to make a potential play here. So anyway, I'm gonna speed this up. And then make the Electromite. Electromite is going to pop the Ignis Phoenix, and Phoenix effect will special summon a Dracoslayer, and it becomes a tuner. Keep that in mind. I draw one, Astro searches another Phoenix. So Phoenix in hand. I special the Pegasus. Now Pegasus adds some Sky Iris, discard the Bambuku. Then use Sky Iris. Sky Iris pops the Pegasus, add me Seer. Then I make Selene. Now Selene is going to special summon my Seers, then I make the Baron, because remember, Pegasus is a tuner now. I'm going to have to deal with the Druid Swarm and then pass with this. And actually make an Appaloosa because Baron's effects negate. I chose to get a little greedy here because I had an Ash. So back to them. And they set one pass, so back to me. So if I open with a Scale, I should be able to be fine. I unfortunately drew an Ash. I'm going to use Sky Iris, pop it, search the Dissolver. I forgot that Ignis Scale is 7, so I was only able to pen out the Seers, and they're going to debury it, which is totally fine. Anyway, I have an Ash to deal with any of the potential search off with the Welcome, etc., and that's basically GG for them, because I should be able to recover from this anyway by basically popping the Ignis Phoenix specials, and then I search the Arc. So yeah, that's basically GG. Alright, next game. Alright, so game number 4, I think this is my promo match, and this was a really interesting duel. So I went first again. I'm going to special defender, they cannot respond now, they chain max E. I'm going to Ash it, and then I believe they had it was a tier limit, so they're going to play Halfness, Mat Mill 3, they have a fusion potential play. I add the Fenrir, and I think they're trying to go for... Yeah, they decided to end their fusion for a Kaleido Heart to bounce, but Fenrir's effect already resolved. So the bounce was whatever, and my Fenrir can special summon again. So that's a really weird play. Anyway, this has just become standard Dracoslayer plays at this point. Bambuku search the Pegasus search Luster, pops one to scale. Then I make the Beyond. I can go further, but just I to end that combo and then just search the arc, scale the arc, and then pen from here, and then just go full combo. So Ignister specials, I special the Might, Sky Iris pop the other Pegasus, add a Sears, and then scale the Sears, make the Electromite, searches Astro. I'm only playing one Sears, keep that in mind. I'm gonna pop the Sears, add the Astro, trigger the arc, and then Astro search, I don't know, another Pegasus, and draw a card, special, callback, good, make Cross Sheep. Now I'm gonna use Sears, Dissolver to make Vortex, triggers the Sheep to special back the Ash to make the Baron. Then I made and okay, never mind. GG. So if you want to know about the Zeal Lantis combo, well, here's the Zeal Lantis combo with the deck. You don't need it. It's just extra for an overextended board and does kill your extra deck in terms of the whole combo. The combo itself already kills your extra deck and your deck by itself. But anyway, that's basically the majority of the combo videos and well, the video for today. In terms of updates for this season, I decided that I won't be climbing to Master 1 for this season, probably a couple of seasons from here on out. I'm probably just going to take a break due to my own health and my mental health for that matter, because the last 2 seasons hitting Master 1 was quite strenuous and I'm still feeling that stress and I'm not getting proper sleep if you're wondering. But yeah, that's basically it for today's videos. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer them. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for future uploads. I do appreciate the support. And yeah, that's about it. So, oh, and before I go, stay tuned for my my Star Rail video that I should have either tomorrow or Sunday. But yeah, that's about it. Take care, everybody.
Feet up on the dash and the calling open road. Road trip classics on the radio. With your hand tied in mine, there's no such thing as time. Now we can go anywhere you wanna go. Ooh, there's no place we can't go. Ooh, my home is when I'm alone with you. With you. Sunlight fades away and you fall into my arms. This life is not the same when we're apart. If you follow me tonight, I'll walk with you for life. And we can go anywhere you wanna go.